Yeah, they said good. It's ready. They're good.
Oh, okay.
All right. Welcome to Captain's Draft, the first game ever for Captain's Draft 4.0. My name is Sunstan, joined by Base Kip, and this is the South American Qualifiers Unknown versus Infamous. Base Kip, how are you, friend?
I'm doing okay. I'm hyped for Captain's Draft. That's all. I think the mode is so sweet. I mean, I already had my little rant a tiny bit earlier.
Super sweet.
Super sweet.
So
you have to be good at Dota to be good at Captain's Draft.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't think that's true. I don't know why that's a thought process for some people, but F them, you know? So shout out to Valve again for fixing the screen here. This was not working a day ago, so we can actually see the heroes. I see a lot of green heroes, my friend, one of which is banned, technically.
Yeah, we got some Venomancer, got some Viper in there. We have a Sniper with not that much catch for Sniper, which is a little bit scary. There's always lots of things to look at in like a Captain's Draft game. I think this pool is generally pretty good on stuns. That can often be like just one of the things that gets you. You just forget to pick any stuns. I think that's a pretty fundamental Dota concept. Like,
yep.
Just pick stuns, hopefully win some lanes, win the game.
I would be shocked if Veno's not banned. Oh, I forgot to mention, so a couple other bugs that were in play. If you ran out of time, there was no actual, it wasn't actually reserve time, it's just cumulative. So if you ran out of time, it literally randoms every pick and ban. You don't have time to pick anything the rest of the draft. So that was another bug that was fixed. Thank you, Valve.
I'm really glad that you guys tested a bit before.
That would have been a disaster.
we get into this first game and just have a completely random draft.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's the mode. That's Captain's Draft.
Lol.
Time to hand out some qualifying points for this.
A lot of people are upset about that as well, actually.
Why?
So, I mean, I don't think they're gonna have a problem with it once we get underway, but just the idea of it irks some people.
The concept.
Yeah. I think you will be seeing more tournaments like this, though. And somehow this hero gets through. How?
They didn't want to give them Shaker. I think Shaker is such a premium hero in this pool. Like there's not that many good vision heroes. I think is a big part of this hero pool. So if you've got like the Magnus or the Shaker, I think it's actually pretty difficult to play against. But Venomancer is like the one good vision hero. So makes sense that they grab him right away.
Oh yeah. So far it's actually looking kind of normal as far as drafts, but that probably won't last too long because we see a Lich, Monkey King into a Chen. Ooh. All right.
Yeah, I like this against the Lich. Put some pressure on the lanes, roam around. Lich is pretty static. Chen is very active, very roamy, so that's pretty sweet. They've already got pretty good just like 5-man death ball just between the Chen and the Venomancer.
Yep, for sure. All right. Well, third pick is going to be Rubik, and of course, one thing to keep note of in terms of actual pick time, it is, I believe, a lot less than Captain's Mode, so these drafts will be going by quite a bit faster. Obviously, there's 2 less bans to work with as well.
5 seconds remaining.
And I'm looking at, so you see Lich on the left? All right, this is a bug. So it doesn't look like it's picked to me, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I gotta write that down on the list here.
Rubik and Chen are also seemingly not picked. Like none of the heroes that are picked look picked.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's not a huge deal.
Nope. People have eyes; they can figure it out.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I do know is that in like for the players, it's not messed up. It's just the spectator because this was literally just put in yesterday, so no biggie. Okay, so what else do you consider an absolute premium hero that you would be shocked if is not picked left over now?
Out of the remainder of this draft?
Yes.
I think to me Visage is the best like standout. Visage and Bloodseeker are probably the 2 best heroes remaining in this pool, but Sniper is really good against Venomancer. So
sick.
Yeah,
that's gonna be nice. Nice old sniper game. Let's get some sniper troll. They're both available. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, that could be pretty gross.
I would be surprised if Bloodseeker's not picked, honestly. I feel like that hero is very good in a mode like this, where there's not that many counters.
I think Infamous could wrap up their draft with like maybe Bloodseeker Tide, something like that. I think the Tide fits pretty well with this the 5-man kind of strat that they've got going on.
I mean, Mirana is still there too. That's a pretty popular pick still.
Yeah, Mirana's pretty good.
How's Mirana against Chen, would you say? Just because like the arrows killing creeps instantly. Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, I mean she's decent at wave clear, and the arrow is also pretty handy. So I'd say favored matchup, but I don't think it's like a counter or anything. The one thing about Mirana is that you basically have to get level 20 to be useful as a right clicker, and Chen's a way faster hero than that. So I think in terms of an overall strategy matchup, it's maybe not that great. But...
You know, it's a great hero is Pudge. Pretty sure.
Yep.
That's a definite pick this game. All right, well, it's actually...
you don't have to jump the sniper if you just bring him to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, as far as catch, though, like, what do we have left of their... Okay, we are going to see a troll on the opposite team. And their push is disgusting.
It's insane. But they're not having the Tide. Their team fight is quite a bit weaker as a result.
That's true.
They have no AoE control, really. They have maybe a troll Shadow Blade or a Rubik Blink Lift to initiate, but the Tide should have the final say in this draft in terms of like 5-on-5 team fights.
The hero that I just saw picked in ESL Major, Undying. I'm not saying it's going to be picked here, but just looking at heroes that are like rarely ever picked, and that one comes to mind. See, what are we looking at here? We need...
Are they gonna...
Need a core, like an offlaner.
Are they going to troll Magnus? Is that the strat here?
Oh.
Okay, there's that Bloodseeker.
Okay, that's kind of catch for Sniper, if you can get there, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, immobilize him a little bit. You're often relying on Force Staff as your only form of survivability, and not so nice against Bloodseeker. Their Roshan potential is disgusting now as well. Like, Troll can solo a Roshan with just the Vlads, and then you throw maybe some Blood Rage in there to speed it up. And they've got Chen, and they've got Venomancer. So I think Infamous is going to be very strong around the pit. Wouldn't be too surprised at all to see them grab a Roche before like 15 minutes. Especially if Unknown, not waste, but don't use a Ravage in a way that like gets them a tower afterwards or puts some pressure on the map. Because I think if the Ravage is on cooldown, then they can't do anything to contest it through Roshan pit.
Oh, all right. So Phoenix is going to be the last pick for Unknown. How's their wave clear? That's true. Troll will destroy that egg. The entire team will destroy that egg in quick succession. But again, this is Captain's draft. You don't really have that much to work with anyway, right?
No.
All right, now the heroes look like they're getting picked off the side here. All right, Valve will be getting an email with a quick bug report after this game.
Yep.
But whose lineup do you favor right now?
I think I like the Infamous draft a little bit more. I think Unknown's lanes are just kind of weird. Because I think the Monkey King is core, so then they have a 4 Phoenix, but without really anything to gank for. So that seems a bit strange. I think Infamous have a really straightforward lineup. The Chen and the Rubik can just run around, setting up kills all over the place. They have 3 really strong laning heroes, and they have a pretty clear game plan. How about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Unknowns, the Phoenix, I don't really get it, just because of what we talked about. Troll, I feel like it's literally a hard counter. Like you can't even use your ultimate in most cases. But
it's kind of more deep push. I mean, the Sunray is potentially.
I mean, I was actually
useful.
considering Mirana support would have been a better pick, just because you do have wave clear potentially, and you can actually kill these Chen creeps. But this is more of a, I don't want to call it more standardized for like CM and whatnot, but that's actually something to consider though, as my camera somehow started on the secret shop. I've never seen that before.
No.
But teams kind of getting in the groove of Captain's Draft, maybe not going too crazy in terms of picking heroes that are not, like in past Captain's Draft, we've seen crazy heroes that are not supports played as supports. You know what I mean? just being a little more flexible. So we'll see how long that takes some of these teams to actually grow accustomed to.
Yeah, I think Captain's Draft, especially on the last little bit of this patch, is really interesting because we see so many of these like gotcha picks, right? Where it's like, aha, it's 5th pick and you didn't ban Broodmother and you don't have any ways to deal with it. Here you go, we're picking Brood. And Captain's Draft can kind of be like that, but just the nature of the hero pool. Like I was saying, right? If there'd been even less catch for Sniper this game, like I don't even think Infamous have that amazing catch for Sniper, but he's kind of that hero where if you don't have a way to jump on him, he can just win the whole game all by himself.
Yeah,
and there's plenty more examples of heroes like that, so something to look out for.
All right, well, while we have this pause, we can talk about cosmetics.
Nice.
And this is going to be kind of disappointing because I've recently grown accustomed to casting Chinese Dota, and my God, their items are insane.
They have the bling.
They really do. Look at Tidehunter's face.
Serious trading.
Look at this guy.
He's got the little mustache going on.
Oh, do you see the animation with his mouth? Is that messed up for you?
No, has it messed up for you?
Oh, yeah, mine is. Well, I guess his mouth is opening and closing in very quick succession. So, good clean stuff. Phoenix, no items. Lich, that doesn't even look like Lich. What set is this?
I think that's one of the. It's one of the, like. Oh, what am I looking for here? Is it
the Chinese?
The China sets. Yeah, it's all the Journey to the West.
The new yeah, what are those called actually? It's the New Year, the Chinese New Year stuff, right?
Is it Chinese New Year?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Because I think
they always have a Chinese New Year.
It's the same set as like the Pig Pudge.
Mm-hmm.
You know
yeah.
that one?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that was
same,
not too
same
far.
box.
Okay. And their courier is Danny Dems. It is the dragon. Also Chinese. Very Chinese flavor here from Unknown.
They are a strong Dota region. That's all you have to do is just. All
right. Well, on the other side we have Infamous. We got Immortal on Bloodseeker. They really are struggling with items here, guys. My God. The Venomancer's good. I always like that set. Chen is. I think this is literally the default set. And then their courier is a robot.
No, it's not. He's got 2 pieces. He's got
what?
Chen has the weapon and the hat. They're not the default.
You're muted in game, by the way.
The normal hat is the. Oh, right.
A very important Dota TV audience. Which technically the ticket isn't out yet, guys, but you can watch this on the watch tab. If you,
which one is it? Is it party or team? Party team. Or team.
Not party because I can hear you. There you go. Perfect, bro. Well done. I actually had to ask somebody which one it was today too, because I completely forgot. As we're gonna see some wars being placed. Oh, Zool, his smoke's gonna be broken by the Rubik here. I'm gonna call him Rubik because that is not a pronounceable name. Don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Is that a face?
Yeah. Looks like a face to me.
I might call him stand-in. I mean, he's going to be called a whole bunch of different things this game, and that's what he deserves.
Depends on how well he plays, right?
True. We can give him a nickname if he surpasses our expectations, but that remains to be seen. So what are the lanes shaping up to be here? Monkey King is a tree right now. What do you think about this mischief skill? It almost has no purpose in the game, but when it does, it's hilarious.
It's pretty cute. I think it's kind of annoying when I don't know if you've ever laned against the Monkey King who's just spamming it non-stop, like messing with his attack animation and trying to. I think some of what you can do with it is a little bit much, but I don't mind it.
You know, when he turns into a courier, he's faster, right? He matches the courier
faster
speed.
Than his base move speed.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty interesting.
That is the main benefit of that skill in the first 3 minutes of the game, or even earlier, since you probably get boots before then in most cases.
Slightly faster rollout reminds me of TF2 days.
That's true, no doubt. Oh God, we have the Phoenix name. I don't know who this is. God. All right, we're just gonna go with hero names this time around, guys. No big deal for a couple of these players at least. So it's going to be Bloodseeker versus Sniper in the mid lane.
Yep.
As top lane, we might have a little bit of
Monkey King
aggression
has
here.
some trouble.
Yep, he gets telekinesed into the tomato, who claps down in his face. Troll Warlord, they just need to damage him so he can't jump on those trees. And it looks like that's going to be first blood going the way of Infamous. The tree will not save you. What if that actually dodged auto attacks?
Oh, no. No.
He needs a
Then
buff,
I would be
basically.
petitioning to have that removed.
Okay, that's fair enough, friend. Fair enough. So first blood goes the way of Infamous. This is a Monkey King Lich dual lane versus a tri lane, if you want consider that with Chen in the jungle.
Monkey King has 0 CS so far, but there's some creeps coming in. I think he'll be okay. This lane is actually, I think, surprisingly difficult for him, even just against the lanes have now rotated. So Troll is now bottom, and I would guess that Venomancer is now going to be switching over to top. So Infamous adjusting their lanes.
Yeah, this smoke was almost popped. Actually, it was popped on the high ground. I don't think the Phoenix spotted it in the mid lane here. He's going to see the Rubik, though, as this tomato is coming in to harass the sniper even more. The Hellbear
Phoenix
Smasher.
really needs to be babysitting the sniper mid like this. I don't know if that's accomplishing that much.
Yeah, what do you think just in terms of 1v1, Sniper versus Bloodseeker?
I think it's actually probably fine for Bloodseeker. I don't know if Sniper has... Even with a double Wraithband build, I don't know if he has enough damage to be able to deny consistently enough against the poor man Shield Quelling Blade. That's one of the crazy things about Bloodseeker on this... Well, not the new patch, but since they added the extra creep to mid, I feel like mid lane is so much more chaotic. There's often like multiple creeps that are available for last hitting, and it makes it that much harder to drive this guy out of the lane. There were a lot of heroes that were affected by that. I think Medusa is another really notable example, where Medusa used to be pretty good mid because you could just bounce the snake off the creeps and onto the enemy hero and get big damage, and now there's just too many creeps, and so it never bounces out of the creeps. And Medusa is just shit mid now.
Medusa is pretty garbage in general, I feel like.
Yeah,
very one-dimensional hero, you know? The one interesting build that I've been seeing, I don't know if you've seen it, is the early Ags on her. Certain lineups, it's amazing, obviously. Like if you're going against like a CK or something, just auto-kills all the illusions. Pretty interesting, though, to see that.
Yeah, have you seen like the Mask of Madness Blade Mail as well? It's like MOM Blade Mail Ags.
Oh god, that sounds just disgusting.
That's a very envy build.
Do you get a hood as well to make it even more envy?
No.
Okay.
No. That's a Slark exclusive. It's great. There's actually it even happened at hold up a sec. But it happened at the Major League, the Malaysia land that I was at. I think they were playing against somebody, and the enemy team was spamming buying pipe.
Oh, mid lane blood right into the or actually that was the troll trap. Easy kill going the way of Infamous. So it's 2-0 at this early stage of the game. And we haven't really talked about Venomancer right now. Old Stinger up here, going for a 2-1 build right now. Hey, tell me. So you just oh god, what did I just miss? I've already missed a kill. 1 out of 4, 1 out of 3. It's not too bad. Have you seen the Russians
they were
like alt clicking stuff?
Oh, well, I've seen the infamous Light of Heaven shrine.
Yes. What is that?
Thing.
I don't get it.
I guess he's just talking about like, oh, this shrine is active in this long.
But he does it like 8 times in a game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something that he does.
It's become a meme, I feel like.
This Bloodseeker is obliterating.
Yeah.
Annihilating mid lane. I don't even know how to describe this. 29 to 19.
Oh boy. Telekinesis into another blood right. They might find yet another kill here with Schofield's right click. Doesn't look like Phoenix is going to be able to sunray up to a healthy margin. He's going to have to dive away to safety. So even more so a favor here for Pepita in the mid lane.
Destiny is trying to figure out how to juke this, but Old Stinger is on his tail.
He turns into a tree. Oh, this actually... Okay, you don't have the same terrain as me. I have the Monkey King terrain. That became so obvious that he was a tree. As mid lane, I did not miss that, don't worry. The Phoenix gets ruptured into a kill. But you know how some of the trees for some of these terrains, they change it to something that does not look like a tree?
Yep.
It's like a fountain. It's literally a fountain.
Oh.
Pay to win, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
They really talking about this bot lane, by the way. Tidehunter's going to take a lot of damage from the Troll Warlord. Gets the Whirling Axes off. A couple more clicks might do it. Indeed, that is enough. And he's going to walk away with a level 6.
Easy salve dive. And they got a bunch of range creeps here. He's actually going to get some damage on this tower.
Oh, yeah.
They do have a glyph, but I don't know if no one is rotating at all. So okay,
Tide's up again. He's fine. But 2 levels behind in this 1v1 matchup for the most part. Are you surprised by this at all?
A little bit, yes. I feel like, I guess the one thing is that they gave, the troll got a couple of CS up top, and once he gets his phase boots, I think it actually becomes pretty difficult.
Oh, this sniper. This poor sniper. This poor young boy. He's going to get telekinesis here. Oh, ruptured first. They do have telekinesis. There's a Sunray. Going to keep him healthy for now. Monkey King's coming to play as well. He's going to jump in. How much damage can they actually do? With the Boundless Strike's doing a ton. They're going to get 2 kills right off the bat, and Papita is going to take the right clicks of the Monkey King. That is 3 deaths. They do get Sniper, but they end up dropping 3 as a result.
All right, Monkey King needed that pretty badly. Unfortunately, yes. Sniper is still kind of in the bin.
Yeah, did he die first? I didn't check. That poor guy. He might have gotten experience for like 1 kill.
I think he got the... Looks like he was alive for the Rubik kill. He actually got the last hit.
Oh, thank God, the Rubik kill. Gracious.
Yeah, that's how he got his boots to go along with this pile of salves that he had.
He's level 4 versus level 7.5 on the Bloodseeker. Oh, that is dirty. And this is a very snowball here. Like, I'm guessing Bloodseeker, like, what do you go this game? Do you go something like a Shadow Blade and just walk right up to Sniper and just own him time and time again? Damn it! Damn it, base kip. Tidehunter dies again in the bot lane.
Do you want me to? Yeah, I can warn here a little bit. Well, I don't know if mid is a kill actually. Maybe.
I got this,
Rubik's
bro.
hasted, but only for a tiny bit longer.
Oh boy, Papita. He has his rupture. He might apply it here to the Phoenix. Bloodrite is there. He's gonna dive into the death. Can't really blame him. You're gonna die one way or the other. You might as well go out in style, I suppose. And bottom lane, the troll just. I mean, this is domination in this bot lane as well. That's 2 lanes they're just destroying.
Crushing the lanes at the moment. The Sniper is like a decent overall matchup against the Venomancer, but not so far up.
Mid lane, Boundless Strike will keep him there for now. Monkey King, he got his Jingo Mastery buff. Is it going to be enough with the nuke from Lich? It definitely is, and indeed the Shrapnel might be enough to take out Rubik, and that is huge for Infamous, or for Unknown, I should say. They needed that desperately. But Troll, TP's in. He's going to attempt to right-click the Monkey King down. This will be a pretty big kill for him, as this Troll... This is now the scary here. It was Bloodseeker, but I feel like Troll is just balling out of control right now.
Slow him down.
He's going to attempt to do that, and yeah, another easy kill. Double kill for whatever... Katrin.
Schofield's getting chased down.
Oh boy. Level 3 Chen. Cordy, he definitely needed that. That's going to help him get back into this game slowly but surely.
This game has become a bit of a clown fiesta, I think.
That's fine. We love clown fiestas.
I'm okay with that. So the tier 1 being down bot should be... I think at this point, Infamous, maybe they swap their Venomancer down there because he can... Or maybe the Troll continues farming down there. I think the Venomancer might be the best in terms of just being able to shove this bot wave. Also taking advantage of the jungle farm, though it does look like maybe Troll's going to continue to play down here.
At what point do you go for Roche as Troll these days?
I think as soon as you get your level 10 talent and you have... Some people go like wait until they have the Vlads and the Yasha completed, but it looks like you may not be going Vlads this game. Maybe just the casual Morbid Mask.
Rupture onto the Sniper here. He does dodge the Bloodrite, but you got to think the right click's going to be more than enough for Papita to finish him off, and indeed he does. Level 9 Bloodseeker, level 6 Sniper.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the Bloodseeker is going to go build-wise this game. You asked about like a Shadow Blade earlier, but
yeah, that feels like kind of a snowball item. Yeah, that's true. Troll could go that instead. Speaking of Troll, by the way, he is going wherever he wants. Oh, Tidehunter's here with Monkey King, though. They're going to jump on him with the Phoenix's help. Do they have enough to actually take him down? You got to think yes is the answer to that. They don't even need the Ravage, although Chain Frost comes out. Probably not needed, but better safe than sorry.
That's a big 5-man gank right there, Shannon. We
Worth.
need this guy dead, and we need him dead today.
No, the
Big
tier
kill.
1 tower gets taken out mid as a result, though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And it's tied. He's got the arcanes, the soul ring. I'm assuming, is this a mech game or straight to blink?
Trying to bring down Radiant's top.
I think it's a good mech game. I think it's actually a very good, like mech, even like a mech type kind of a game. I don't even
Okay.
know if they need to have really hard initiation, and also blink can sometimes be a little bit hard to use against Venomancer.
Top lane, a rupture onto the Lich. Doesn't have Chain Frost to use, but probably wouldn't have mattered either way. Phoenix in the meantime, they're trying to control him out, but the dive is there. And this will likely be
Ravage
the
on
tier
mid
1.
lane.
Oh boy.
Venomancer.
Yeah, Venomancer's in a lot of trouble. Looks like he's going to feed his life away. Did cost the Ravage, as you said. And the tier 1 tower probably will go down in the top lane in addition. Lots of kills.
Yeah, Monkey King is just chilling down here at bottom. He's just blended in.
What is this? Why?
I don't know exactly what he's doing.
He's TPing top now. You know, I don't know why. This is kind of an inside joke, but I had a friend that was like probably the worst player I've ever seen in my life at Dota. And at the peak of his gaming, he would play Blood Bounty Hunter. This is Dota 1. He'd go invis and just stand next to creeps by himself with nobody around. And I asked him what he's doing. He's like, I'm just getting experience. That is what that reminded me of. Just standing in the middle of nowhere for literally no reason. I'm sure
He's
there actually
scouting,
was a reason,
Shannon.
though.
It's a
I
next
know.
level play.
It's beyond me, I'm sure. But the thing I like about Infamous right now is they're creating a lot of space. If they end up losing somebody, they end up getting something out of it at the very least, whether it be a tower or another kill in another lane. As we're going to see this tier 2 being destroyed here very shortly. Look at that siege.
The Blood Rage catapult. That is the strat.
You know, they're trying to... he actually used Frost Blast on it. But does literally nothing, unfortunately, for them.
Alright, well, that is a completely free tier 2. This
Uh-oh.
network lead's starting to snowball.
Oh, Lich. Beautiful telekinesis into the double centaur stun. And that's going to be an easy kill going the way of Infamous.
I feel so bad for this Phoenix this game. He's like, I'm saving you. I've got the Sunray. Here I come. And they just get beat to death anyway. I don't know if he saved a single person with the... or turned a single gank around with the Sunray just yet.
Yeah, and he has his supernova now. And I have to say, this might be one of the worst level 1 ultimates in the game. It is so... like, even without a troll, it is ridiculously easy to take out.
Yeah. At the very least, they have a tide, so...
That's true. They did. I mean, we didn't really mention that, but they do have the tide to help out and the slow of the attack. First time ever. Thanks for the update, Obs. I actually updated for the first time in a year, and I definitely regret it right now. SNY picked up by the Troll Warlord right now, as we're going to see a dive here from the Phoenix. They have Assassinate on the Rubik. He's going to get a lot of trouble. Looks like they're going to be the first kill of this engagement. And at this point, Unknown will take anything they can get. 9K down at 14 minutes. That is ginormous, I think is the word that I would use for that base kit.
I think that's pretty apt. They've gone for a smoke. They do have the Ravage up. They've got some very defensive wards on their side, and this
They just
dire
got
scan is
scanned.
gonna-
Oof.
Yep, they got. Well, let's see how greedy this Troll Warlord is. Oh, he got. Wait, did he get? Yeah, he got scanned. Okay, but he's out of there.
He's so fast, the SNY. Oh my god.
If they see them bottom, or as soon as heroes flash bottom, they might just go straight into the Roshan pit and just take that. They don't even have that good vision, but they're just gonna take it so fast. Like, watch this.
Oh, I'm watching. Let's see. They went in at about 1450. And with that troll ult.
Blood Rage it.
Yeah, where's that blood rage, son?
He's Blood Rage now.
All right. 12 seconds. At 15 minutes in the game. That's pretty damn good. That's without do they have I didn't check if they had
They
a
have
minus
a
armor.
medallion on the Venomancer.
Okay. Buenomancer, eh?
Buenomancer.
Oh, he even went I didn't even notice he went for Midas. So they're up that much and they still have some things to fall back on. Worst case
Yeah,
scenario.
his game is like completely secure at this point. You got your XP talent, you got your Midas. You can basically just not hit creeps the rest of the game. Just use your Midas off cooldown, and I feel like you're set.
And it looks like Bloodseeker is going for a Radiance after the casual Yasha. Always love this build. A little bit more old school than you're used to seeing. Oh, looks like he's going to get jumped. with the Monkey King. Balance Strike is available, but he gets silenced thanks to the Blood Right. He's going to rupture up the Monkey King. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, though. And the Chen heal, not enough as well, but they do have more reinforcements coming. Schofield, he wants to attempt to do a little bit more here. There's a Balance Strike on the Monkey King. Does he have enough to get away? But the Centaur is going to stun him in place, and it looks like he will fall to the Poison Sting. You would think. Indeed, he does. It's a 2-for-1 right now. Venomancer pops the Poison Nova, gets gushed up as a result. Don't think they're going to find any more kills here without the blood. This is like the Bloodseeker's dream. Everybody getting super low. Rubik, he has Assassinate. Uses it, but the mech's going to keep Lich healthy for now. Centaur Stomp. These Centaurs have used like all their mana this fight. Good God. Chain Frost comes out. It's going to be a decent one, but not enough to help him live. Going to get a couple creeps. It actually bounces to him. What? What is the RNGesus? Meanwhile, Troll doing what he's done all game.
Yep.
Solo
Just chill on
tower.
the other side of the map from his team and hit buildings. It's working.
Yeah. And he feels pretty secure with that Aegis, so can't blame him.
Yeah. And in a sec, you'll probably just ask for a Blood Rage, go up a bit.
Yeah, and down he goes. So right now, Infamous just feeling super good about themselves. 11k at 17 minutes. Pepita, they're going to find him. Couple right clicks. One more will give him the Jingo stack on top of the Boundless Strike, dealing lots of damage. Pepita, no rupture for about 40 seconds, but he does have reinforcements here. Assassinate comes in, and you see the Monkey King ultimate come up. Will this Phoenix Egg actually survive? Could it be? That's actually unbelievable. It's a 2-for-1 right now, but that was the Aegis, so it's going to be 5v3 as they're going to attempt to chase down Zool on this Lich, and you have to think that they will find him with ease. So it's going to be 3 kills at the end of the day, and all it cost was an Aegis.
I think that's okay. Well, Ravage is only on cooldown for another 30 seconds. I think they're going to get this tier 2 for still absolutely for free, but can they go high grounds? I don't think they necessarily have to rush. I mean, they can just keep farming if they want to. Venomancer's still got tons of room to grow. He's actually just sitting on their side of the map, hitting creeps, backing camps.
Yeah, we really haven't seen that much Venomancer, actually. I just realized.
No.
Yeah, he does have the full Solar Crest right now. He's taking it for the late game, I guess.
I mean, this is the start for a lot of cores this patch, I feel like. You just shove the lanes, you farm some jungle, you shove the lanes some more. Eventually you hit an item timing and you go and do something. I think they would be... If Unknown were putting up a little bit more of a fight, then I think it would force Infamous to be a little bit more disciplined with their split push. Like, I think if this is a closer game, the Venomancer wouldn't be all the way back here farming the jungle. He'd probably have to be like bottom shoving to get information or something, but they haven't lost to tier 1 yet, so they have all the information in the world because it's really easy to figure out where Unknown are.
Now, if he was pushing with, like, could they literally just 5-man? I feel like they could just 5-man and finish. With, like, this lead at this point is enormous. Like, at 14k, like, yeah, 50 minutes, maybe. Like, that's obviously nothing close to this. This is ginormous, as we've talked about. Oh, Monkey King's going to jump in. He has a balance strike. He's going to get stunned off the bat. But here comes a Ravage counter initiation. Looks like Unknown are going to find 2 kills that they desperately need. Ravage is down, but that's well worth it.
Yeah, they really, really needed that. They just need some room to farm, or even an opportunity to go and get some wards on the other side of the map, because they just have these insanely defensive wards. The only like places that really feel safe for them to farm is like this westmost camp over in the right side of the jungle, and then kind of the tri-camp area, but not even that much. Yeah, they just needed that little bit of extra space. I'm interested to see what Infamous do now that the Ravage is on cooldown, though. If they try and, like, maybe they just go and try and clean up this tier 2, and then I think the most disciplined play would be to maybe wait for the next Roche. They just still have to show a bit of respect to the Tidehunter, who is actually, they didn't go for the mech at all, not going to be going for pipe, is actually just seemingly rushing a Ags after his Blink Dagger. The Tidehunter.
You're kidding. Oh my God.
He's got a point booster.
Oh my God, I love this. Oh. I mean, technically, it could be an Octarine, right? But
it could be, yeah. He could disassemble his arcanes.
But if they're thinking about like high ground defense, it's a great pickup. Ags is pretty amazing. That's what -6 armor in AOE.
It's pretty
with
gross
a sniper.
with the Monkey King ultimate.
Yeah, and a Monkey King. That's true. They actually have an insane high ground. Like, even we talked about they can counter this egg, but if it's high ground, it's a whole different story. Just put it way out of reach, and then with the combination of spells, they could definitely hold high ground for quite a while.
Yeah, even just use it to, like, you know, bait them in to a good ravage opportunity or something along those lines. So yeah, this game's not necessarily over just yet, and this is where Sniper's going to get way stronger.
I mean, I was going to type that for South America, you get infinite pauses.
Is that actually in the rule set?
It's I basically
you say they are.
It's up to my discretion, so it's up to me. If they try to abuse it, then I can do whatever I want, pretty much.
You can lay down the law.
But like, I feel like with SCA and South America, I feel like you kind of have to just give them more pauses because they just have so many more computer issues, you know, at least historically. It's gotten better, a lot better in recent memory. But as we're going to see this Venomancer get initiated on the Gush, but he gets out the Poison Nova. There are TPs coming, but it's going to be too little too late. The Chen Heal does come out, though. Do they actually have enough here? Troll War is going to come to play. Going to right-click to his Heart's Content, but there's the ulti from the Monkey King in addition to the Tidehunter and the egg on the side, and they're actually going to find the Troll Warlord as well. A little bit too cocky here for Infamous, as Monkey King might fall to the blood right. Indeed, he does. Rupture. That's the second time we've seen that. But again, the Phoenix can't really do anything in that case. But still, I think that's an amazing trade for Unknown. We'll see what
getting two
says.
big core kills. That's pretty damn good.
Where's the fight recap? There it is. Yeah, that's huge. That's 2K. 2K net differential there.
Yeah, a couple more of those, and they are going to continue closing this gap. I feel like Infamous are maybe playing a few too many lanes, given the situation that they're in. Like, I don't know if they need to be playing on all 3 lanes. I think they could just say, like, okay, we're going to give them... They can have top to farm a little bit, and then we'll farm out their jungle and bottom and mid lane, and then kind of keep them contained that way. But
yeah, I mean, that's a good... I mean, we kind of brought it up before, but the whole 5-man idea, they have the Chen, they have the heroes for it, and they have such a huge lead. But if you give Unknown a little bit of space, they have the high ground defense possible. I mean, I've seen so many games like this where they can just turn it around. But Infamous now have Bloodseeker's Radiance online. Troll, does he have the BKB yet? Nope.
No, he bought a Blink. So.
Oh, okay. So looking to get a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, helps him get on the Sniper. Pretty handy. Even if you're super sick, maybe you blink away from Tide as he blinks into Ravage, something like that. And I think they need to... The one thing that this says to me is that they're kind of respecting the Tidehunter a decent amount. I think they're trying to line up their BKB timing so that they both get kind of BKB right at the moment that they're looking to end the game. Because if the BKBs wear down, that's where the game gets way more difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
So have to really pick their spot in terms of when...
At the same time, other than Sniper and maybe Lich to some degree, you got a lot of like kind of larger cooldowns for Unknown as well. So if Infamous can bait them out, perhaps they can use that to their advantage with that window of the Ravage and Phoenix Egg, I guess, are the 2 bigger ones. Wukong's Command's pretty low cooldown, right?
Yeah, it gets to be a pretty low cooldown.
Yeah, level 3 it'll be 90. That's not too bad.
But, okay, he's got Echo Saber, he's got Shadowblade. His game is looking a little bit better. Sniper's still not really recovering that much. I mean, he's got a Maelstrom, and he's just kind of cleaning out the waves as they get pushed up into the base, but he doesn't feel safe at all to go and head out onto the map.
He gets all his farm when they try to go high ground. That's his idea of farm.
That's the strat for sure.
So has the Maelstrom. So he's going to go Mjolnir right away. Which I guess is not that surprising, but interesting to see nonetheless. Like, are you used to seeing anything like, as we're going to see a deny here in the top lane, like a Hurricane Pike or something like that?
I don't know if the Hurricane Pike is that useful here. The one item that I was thinking about is maybe Mask of Madness, but that just in terms of it being an efficient damage item. But
they actually are not going to find Tide. He has a TP now. He can actually just come from behind if they actually attempt to push this lane. But I mean, the good thing for Infamous is they have map control, so they're just farming pretty much every part of the map for the most part.
I like the way that they're playing a little bit better right now. They're kind of playing, only really playing 2 lanes. The troll's coming down to play bottom now, but he's got BKB, so I think he's pretty safe to actually be a bit away from his team. I'd like to see Infamous picking up a gem before too long as well, just to really put that last cherry on top in terms of the map control.
I love cherries. Oh, Monkey King. Oh, he turns into a tree. They don't see him yet. They hear the music. He's going to go on top of Rubik, but Papita is here with the amalgamation of spells, and he's not going to be able to TP out in time, and that is essentially a freebie for Infamous.
Very easy kill.
Ooh,
Tide back in his hidey hole once again.
He's getting closer, man. I am, you know me and Ags. I'm super excited to see this. It's not very often you see a Tide.
Yeah, where's it on the tier list?
I'd have to look. I wouldn't say it's amazing. I mean, it's probably middle of the pack. I think it's one of those things. I think it's a good Ags. It's a good Ags, but yes, because I am the expert on all.
Yeah.
After all. The self-proclaimed expert, that is. I think it's a good item. It's just one of those that you don't buy. You can't really fit into his build a lot of the time. It's like a luxury, but he's rushing it. I've never seen it rush before in my life. Pretty cool.
I guess he just realized that, okay, all we really have left is our high ground defense. That's gonna make
smoke
or break
up.
us.
They're gonna miss the sniper. So nice little synergy. Although we probably won't see it. He needs to hit 25 for that. Is the -6 gush armor at 25. I don't think I've ever seen anyone take that before, but it's super powerful in combination with the Ags. Oh, that wasn't Monkey King. That's the Rubik pretending to be Monkey King. Ruins the smoke and is just going to hop away to safety. Or is he? Oh, he gets Boundless struck into the right clicks, and he's going to end up probably dying. He has his blink available. Oh, God, where did he go?
He's
still hopping. He actually lives. Jesus. How annoying is that? Pretty easy skill to steal too.
Yeah, not too difficult. Very nice. Like you said, broke the smoke. What if... Okay, Sniper did go back to the Mask of Madness. Okay, so he did end up grabbing that. I was about to start a conversation about Sniper Ags and then the synergy with Tide Ags,
yeah.
But I don't know.
I have Sniper Ags. I think it might be either the worst or second worst in the entire game, because you have to build him completely differently from the start of the game. You have to go complete glass cannon and just damage.
Deso, rapier, Ags.
Yeah, lots of rapiers, no doubt.
Yep.
But
and then you have to build a Ghost Scepter for blade
when they
mails.
jump you, yeah.
No, it's for blade mails.
Oh,
It's
true,
so
true.
You can still cast Assassinate without... Or you can buy Yules. That's the other option.
Yeah, so you have 5 rapiers and a Yules. That's your item build on Sniper.
Yeah,
Sounds great.
Yeah. Well, you have to have the Ags somewhere. So
I don't think I've ever seen the Ags on him in a pro game.
I've never seen it either.
I don't think it's ever been done in the history of Dota. Roshan is up, and Infamous knows it. Rubik still has this Primal Spring available to him.
Okay, so they've got the 2 10-second BKBs. They're gonna have an Aegis and Cheese. This is like the timing for Infamous. I think the follow-up timing after that is kind of the Ags on the Chen, but that's still gonna take another 2k gold. So I don't know if that's really worth waiting for. I think they try and make something happen with this Aegis Cheese if they can. They could, if they wanted to be really slow and really safe about it, is that they could just use the Chen send back.
Yeah.
Especially since he only has 2 points in Test of Faith, so they've actually got 5 seconds. So they could just put it on the troll, he blinks in, gets a couple of hits, gets sent all the way back to base. They can kind of chip it out that way.
They might have to go down that route. I don't see, even though they're up 24k, like unless they get a pick outside the base, going high ground is still pretty freaking difficult. Which is so stupid, by the way. It's so dumb.
What, how strong high ground is?
Yeah, it's still... I mean, they got rid of a lot of the shrines, but like just these heroes, Sniper in particular, is very difficult to go against.
I don't think it's that hard for them to break this game because they can just, I think, shove in 2 different places, threaten on 2 different lanes, and still make progress very consistently because the Sniper has to be at like the most pushed lane. I don't know if the
But
other
base
heroes are
kit,
actually
800
galvanizing
gold,
people.
and we're gonna have Ags on Tide, bro. I don't know how you high ground anymore. I don't know how you do
That's
it.
gonna be really annoying.
That's like a level. That's like a level 1 Slardar ult on everybody, kind of. Don't
That's the
remember how
nuke.
much. I don't remember how much armor it is actually. For
I don't either. Don't put me on the spot like
I
that.
feel like it's 6, 10, 14 or something. Probably wrong.
I'll have a quick look.
Thank you. Base kip is also the stats
it is
guy.
10, 15, 20.
Okay, not even close. Good to hear. Hey, that's right. They
But
buffed
with,
it.
with
Not.
the 25, that's where it comes in.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
minus
true.
armor talent.
That's so good.
The
Ugh.
strat.
Just hold on a little bit longer, Unknown. Just a little bit longer. And Tyler has been
just
actually
cut
playing this.
blades.
He's been playing like the. What hero would it be similar to? Like a Visage, maybe? Just hiding in the trees, taking out waves, TPing out. Very strange to see from such a fat watermelon.
Yeah, normally he's not a coward, but in this game he has a bit of a yellow belly.
27,000 gold lead. Is there any way they can win a fight here? Let's look at the buyback situation.
Yeah, so this is like I said,
great.
right? They're just playing on even 3 lanes now. They've got the Bloodseeker Radiance Illusion pushing top. They got creeps and the Plague Wards pushing mid. And they've got the Troll Warlord hitting bottom.
Oh, I
Even got
hear a
Titanic
rupture.
now.
That's top lane. Monkey King's just going to TP out to safety, but in the meantime, like you talked about, Troll takes out the tier 3 tower with ease, and they can go get shrines if they really want, or they can continue. They still have the Aegis on that Troll Warlord with a full Satanic now, by the way. He's going to get Gush. That's the Aegis. Mech comes out. It's kind of wasted. But in the meantime, still, Venomancer's taking out this mid lane. And that tier 3. Boundless Strike into an Assassinate Troll Warlord, losing a little bit of HP, but they have every lane being pushed very easily. There's the Ravage onto 3 heroes, and the egg on top of it into a Venomancer ultimate. Can they actually do enough damage to do something here? As Troll Warlord's going to get a kill on the Sniper in the back line. That is a huge kill for Infamous. He's going to have to force the buyback here, as Wukong Command continues to do work here. But Troll Warlord doesn't really give a shit. He's just continuing to right-click to his heart's content. His Sniper now... This is a dieback if he goes down. They're just dropping like flies. Unknown getting completely crushed in their base. Ultra kill for Papita. And that should be GG, as they have a 35,000 gold lead at the 31-minute mark. Gracious me,
The
oh
fight
my.
execution from Infamous wasn't even that good. They just kind of slapped him with their net worth lead. It was
Yeah,
like, oh,
true.
you ravaged us, and you dropped the egg, and so what?
Yeah, it's because they didn't have the Ags on Tide. I'm so sad
Yeah.
we didn't get to see
We
it.
didn't get to see it.
Damn it. Hopefully we get
I
Tide
gotta
again
give
this
Infamous
coming game.
some props for not. They didn't break stride at all in terms of breaking that high ground. They knew exactly what they needed to do. They didn't bash their heads repeatedly against mid lane as 5. They just said, okay, we'll just send heroes to all 3 lanes, chip it out. Troll will find some kind of opportunity eventually, and
Yeah.
he did exactly that. Very easy game for Infamous.
Yep.
It didn't look like they broke a sweat at all.
Game 1, a stomp. But who knows what we'll see in Game 2? Who knows what heroes we'll even see in Game 2? That's the
Maybe
beauty of
Becky's.
Captain's Draft, Base Kip. Great mode. I know. Thank you.